Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies.
Yeah, that one often gets a strong reaction. It sounds cold.
It does. Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're tackling something really fundamental, I think, to how we all interact. Power dynamics. You know, whether it's at work or even in personal relationships, understanding these forces can give you, well, a different perspective.
Absolutely. And for this deep dive, we're looking at Robert Greene's The 48 Laws of Power. It's quite the book.
It is quite dense.
Yeah, it pulls together like 3,000 years of history into these principles about, gaining power, keeping it, and also avoiding the pitfalls.
Right. And our mission here isn't to cover all 48 laws, we'd be here all day,
Definitely.
but more to sort of pull out some key insights, things that might help you, the listener, understand these social currents a bit better, maybe navigate them more effectively.
And I think the first thing that jumps out, really, is Greene's core idea. Power itself is presented as, well, amoral.
Meaning not good or bad.
Exactly. It's framed as a strategic game. And understanding the rules is key, kind of regardless of your own moral compass on using them.
Okay, so let's unpack that with maybe one or two of the actual laws.
Yeah.
How about never outshine the master? That one feels tricky. Don't you want to show you're capable?
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But the logic here is about managing how you're perceived by those above you.
Ah, okay.
Making them feel insecure or like you're after their job can really backfire. It's less about hiding talent and more about, well, making your boss look good.
So channeling your skills strategically.
Precisely. So your successes feel like their successes too, in a way. It's subtle.
Okay, that makes more sense. Now here's another one that seems maybe a bit cynical. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies.
Yeah, that one often gets a strong reaction. It sounds cold.
It does.
But think about the reasoning Greene presents. Friends, he argues, can be prone to envy, or they might take you for granted because of the history there. Whereas a former enemy, if you turn them into an ally, they often have more to prove. Their loyalty can sometimes be more reliable because it's built on something concrete, not just emotion. Think about historical rivalries ending in alliances.
Right, when interests align. Okay, so it's not all cloak and dagger, though. There's more to it than just watching your back.
Oh, definitely. There's a whole aspect of influence, like the law win hearts and minds.
Right, persuasion.
Exactly. It's about appealing to people's emotions and their sense of reason. You can't just command power effectively in most situations. You need to, persuade, inspire, convince.
And Greene seems to emphasize doing this. Subtly.
Very much so. Indirectness is often favored over overt displays of power, which can just create resistance or resentment.
So strategy is crucial, and understanding people. That seems central too.
Absolutely critical. The book really hammers home the need for emotional control, not being predictable in your reactions, and just developing a keen understanding of human nature. What makes people tick? What are their insecurities? Their motivations?
That knowledge is power in itself, essentially.
You could say that.
No.
And it's not just theory.
No, the book is packed with historical examples.
Exactly. Every law is illustrated with stories from, royal courts, political maneuvering, historical figures. It makes the ideas feel much more grounded, shows how these dynamics have played out again and again.
So reading this, it's not just for someone who wants to, climb the ladder.
Yeah.
It's also defensive.
That's a really important angle. Understanding these tactics helps you recognize when they might be used on you.
Ah, makes sense.
It gives you awareness, and that awareness lets you make more conscious choices about how you want to engage or maybe disengage in certain situations.
So for anyone interested in leadership or negotiation, or even just, understanding why office politics work the way they do, this offers a particular framework.
A potent one, yes. It offers some pretty timeless insights into the mechanics of influence, useful in a lot of areas.
Okay, so wrapping up our deep dive into the 48 Laws of Power, the big takeaway seems to be that it provides this lens for seeing the unspoken rules often at play in our interactions, recognizing the game, so to speak.
Right. Which brings us to a question for you, listening right now. Thinking about these ideas, even the ones that feel uncomfortable, what subtle power dynamics might you start noticing in your own life?
Yeah.
And how might just seeing them, having that awareness, change how you look at things or how you act?
Definitely food for thought.
Right.
Thanks for exploring this with us. We encourage you to keep observing the fascinating, complex ways we all interact.
Grab The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, now on sale for $21.47. Don't miss this chance to build good habit and achieve remarkable results. Buy now, today.
Like and subscribe for more Bookhaven podcasts.